Hi, ladies. Karen here. This is behind the scenes. I'm working at my desk today, hoping you are all doing great. Hey, we have a refresh on our app. You're going to have to go check it out and see what's happening. I'm just going to share my screen here with you real quickly. And here it is, the same photographs and everything, but just a little refresh, if you will. If you are a woman in business or one of our lifestyle members, you can just start right here and create your own profile and see what's happening. We've got events and we've got a marketplace and a place to share your story. And that's what we're really focused on right now is we're launching our mission to hashtag celebrate 1 million women through the power of our stories to bring your story to life and as a beacon of hope for other women. And then also to be inspired and gain some hope from the stories that are being shared here. And so you can just start here. And then if you would like to submit your story or read a story, you can go to Celebrate. And, I'm just so honored to be able to create a space that is safe for women to share their stories. And it's all on a really easy form. So I'm going to share that with you. And yeah, you can submit your story or read a story. So let's go to submit a story and see what that looks like. And it goes right to our form. There it is. And so there's some little instructions and kind of tells you all about it. And if you get your story in before May 31st, our advisory board is going to be reading all the stories and selecting 20 stories to go into our book, Being Brave. And there's no obligation to you at all. It's just for you to come and share the hope and your courageous steps through whatever it is that you have gone through. Maybe it's been a time where you were underestimated or things you had to walk through some transitions or some trauma or whatever it is, but just, something that you want to share where you had to step and kind of dig deep down to be brave. I know we're brave every day, but this is where those moments that it's like, yes, I had to do this. And you look back and it's like, oh yeah, maybe I was really brave through that. So, and it might bring some hope or inspiration to other people. So it's super easy. We ask a couple questions. So what is the title of your story? And we have other questions, and there's 16 questions actually. And so here's kind of what it is describe the moment when you knew you had to tap into your inner courage and make changes in your life. And like for me, mine was when I was walking through 5 major life transitions, one of them being divorce, living on my own for the first time, re-entering the workforce after 27 years of being a stay-at-home mom, walking through menopause, and let's just put a pandemic on top of it all. Yeah, so there was quite a few things. And, the second question is walk us through the pivotal moment when you decided to act courageously. What was going through your mind? How did you feel at that moment? For me, what it was is I was going to counseling, and I was going to a male counselor because I wanted to have a perspective of somebody who wasn't a woman. And so I had been chatting with this gentleman for some time. He was my counselor. And one day I walked in and he said, Karen, he goes, there's a piece of paper. He had this big piece of paper with a big black Sharpie. He goes, I've written a word on it. He goes, I want you to tell me how you feel in your life and your marriage. And I sat there and I thought, oh, what's he expecting? What does he want me to write? Because I was not in touch with my feelings at all. But I sat there for a little bit and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to write this word and I'm really embarrassed. And I wrote the word invisible. And guess what? He had the same word on his paper. He goes, we looked at our papers at the same time, invisible. He goes, Karen, you are invisible in your life and marriage. And he goes, it doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. He goes, how are you going to show up in your own life? And so I walked out of there with the alligator tears and just thought, oh my gosh, I have a lot of work to do. I got to start showing up for me. And that's for my story, that's what it's all about is learning. I had to discover my feelings and what I thought because I had allowed people to think for me and tell me what I liked and what I didn't like and all these different things. So rediscovering who I was, and I'm still in that process. Our learning never ends. And it just goes through, and of course, at the end is, what are the hope or the lessons learned out of your story? That's the meat that you can go, yes, I can do it too. Our stories are so powerful. And so we just really encourage you to come and share your story, if that is comfortable for you. And it's a safe space we'll just lead you right through it. And so, like, the last question is, what would you say to someone who is hesitant or afraid to take a courageous step in their next um, step? It looks like I have to work on that form a little bit. I'm glad I'm reading that. It didn't come all the way through. But anyway, and then you just hit submit, and you'll get a little gift from Fave of a social membership, so you can come and feel a part of our community here. So I encourage you ladies to come and submit your story. If you'd like to read a story, you just hit the stories button. And I highly suggest reading Christina's story, The Comeback is Stronger Than the Setback. You'll see it's just in that same format, and you can read it and see what it's all about. And oh my gosh, it is so powerful, ladies, the power of our stories. So just want to encourage you to all do that. And I just wanted to give you a quick behind the scenes of what we're up to here at Fave Lifestyles. And oh my gosh, looking forward to reading your story, or come be inspired by some of the other women's stories if you need a little bit of inspiration or a little bit of hope in your day. So ladies, oh, and look what we're making here at Fave. So our next event. So I'm going to, this is just a mock-up, so it's kind of not all put together yet, but giving you some love and some hearts, and just have a great day. All right, bye.